Hi Scorpio. So this will be your December scope. I'm just going to do a general reading and we'll see what comes out. We'll go over anything that comes up, whether it pertains to work, love, your spiritual journey, anything like that. So orphaned, and to be fair, this is about equal give and take in your life and also dealing with abandonment issues just when I cut the deck, okay? This is what's being worked on in December. Chaos and conflict. Yeah, it's because right now there's no equal give and take. That you're feeling like there's a lot of chaos and conflict. You're not really sure what's what at this time until balance is regained. Okay. Why? You're thinking about why all this is happening, all this chaos and conflict. You're really reflecting heavily on this. Card number 31. Do you see how this person is reaching for the book with wings? That inner truth. That truth will set you free, right? That inner truth represented by the book with the wings. And mending. Mending with the children. Okay. So this, particularly because when I cut the deck, I saw that orphaned card. This has to do with mending inner child wounds is the message that I'm getting, okay? Healing chaos again, that chaos and conflict, you're going through a lot, but it looks like a lot of healing is what's coming for you in December. And then happiness, this is so that you can find your true joy and happiness. Truly. That's what all of this is for. If you're wondering why is this happening, right? For this reason. Healing chaos and happiness. And do you see here how there's butterflies coming out of the tornado? This is your transformative process for this. Okay. Simplicity. Keep it simple. Don't get too caught up in your head thinking, overthinking things. All right? Why? Keep it simple. This is the life lesson. Enlightenment. Someone's going through a spiritual upgrade in December. Yeah. This is like that person reaching for the book. See the light coming behind them? Enlightenment. You're going to figure out the answer to your own question. Just don't be so stuck up in your head that you're missing the simplicity of the answer. The answer lies in that dolphin card. That's the answer. Happiness. Your true happiness. Contract and 6th chakra. So this is the third eye chakra. This is that enlightenment. This is what's getting upgraded for you in December. Some type of contract, maybe starting or ending for you in December. This could have to do with a marriage, a job. But again, the scales, right? The scales. This is all about regaining balance, equal give and take in your life. That's going to help this. You can't make this stuff up. Can't make this stuff up. This is at the heart of the reading. This is it. Equal give and take in relationships. That's what's out of balance. And also healing the heart space is reflected here at the overall energy at the bottom of the deck, the 4th chakra. So far we have third eye and heart. That's being heavily upgraded for you in December. That could have a lot to do with this mending those childhood wounds. Particularly that orphaned card is coming to mind. But also this enlightenment process, all right? And this is so that you can thrive and see what truly makes you happy as a person, like those dolphins swimming through the waves with the sun behind it, just like this person reaching for the book of knowledge with the light shining behind. Okay? Right under that, diligence. This is true self-care. This is the definition of true self-care. Diligence. All right? Slow and steady process. As I was saying that, I just looked over. Patience. slow and steady process. Be diligent about your transformation and healing that chaos. Equal give and take in relationships. That's it right there. Wow, those just kept coming off. Okay, off the bottom there. All right, let's get a spirit animal. So right away we have owl spirit. You see clearly now. This is in the recent past. It's why you may have found the answer that you were looking for. It's very simple, right? You'll know what I mean. You'll know what I mean. You see clearly now. Owl, wise. Also the crown is represented here, so the crown chakra, that's about a lot of spiritual upgrades and downloads. And then we have the heart chakra and the third eye chakra came up for you. So you're getting a lot of spiritual upgrades in December, but also cat spirit, claim your independence. This again is about equal give and take in relationships. Claim your independence, all right? Could have something to do with that contract card that I saw with the blindfold. In the card that I pulled in the same deck before this that had the contract, she was blindfolded. The card that came out is the scales again, the angel of balance, but with the blindfold off. You see clearly now. You found the answer. That's my sense. You found the answer you were looking for. Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. This card came in my head when I was shuffling because this, I believe, was your card last month, and this is still the energy for you. Especially after that cat card that I saw, reclaiming your independence, reclaiming your power. That's what that is. Learning how to have a healthy exchange of energy in relationships, equal give and take, so they're not feeling completely drained and out of control all the time. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. This is about not having a sense of lack, okay? Also, you might be in really, there's a lot of water in this card, and water is all up in the fills, and you're like one of the deepest water signs. Your emotions run the deepest out of the water signs, very passionate, right? And so this is about not having a sense of lack and being all up in your feels, about feeling left out. It goes along with those orphaned wounds, which are being mended heavily in December. So rescue and moonlight. So moonlight is obviously like the moon card. It represents fear of abandonment, fear of not having enough, right? Fear of not being loved. But it also represents intuition, which is going to be heightened for you in December, as clearly represented by the chakras that came out for you, Scorpio. On the other side here, we have rescue. What's interesting about this is this person's coming off this little island, right? And they're looking through a telescope at this like smokestack, and it's the colors of the rainbow, all the seven chakras. You're seeing the answer, how to be more in alignment with self, how to be more alignment. You see clearly now, right? Before you were asking why, you couldn't see. Now you see. You know I feel like you found the answer to this. You were thinking heavily on this for a long time, but I feel like once you found the answer, you're like, oh yeah, duh. And now you're just working on restabilizing, or you will be in December. And then, yeah, reclaiming your power, card number 44. This card came up for you last month as well, I believe, so you might want to look up the angel number for 44. There may be a message for you there. But this is also about we are the only ones that can save ourselves. There's no one coming to the rescue. We have to do that for ourselves. All right? And it's by being in alignment with self. Getting out of this fear and listening to our intuition. This one wanted to come out, intention. See the owl again here represented? This is all about intention. What do you want to manifest? You're hatching a grand plan, okay? And you're guarding it. You're guarding that grand plan. Just like wise, like an owl, knowing it's gonna hatch. And when it does, it's gonna be big. This is awesome. Also, the owl wisdom and card number 22. All right, that's symbolic because we have 44 and 22. It takes both of these. Reclaiming your power, setting your intentions, manifesting the heck out of those intentions. That's gonna be the trick for December for you. And then Mountain, this is the overall energy right now. Yeah, healing inner child wounds are no joke. It's deep, deep shadow work. All right. This, whatever, right under that is the fates. Whatever you're going through in regard to this is part of your soul contract. You chose to come here to learn these lessons. They're fated lessons. Okay. But it's also the choices that we make that can make them, we can go around the merry-go-round again, or we can say, I choose to get off now. I've learned that lesson. All right. That's this. Enlightenment. That's wisdom. Knowing that you can get off the carousel of karma at any time. You have the power to do that. And you're going to be recognizing this very soon here, if you haven't already. All right, let me clarify with some tarot. So right away we have the Five of Swords and the Moon again. So this is really pertinent. This is the card of Pisces. It's also about secrets. And there are owls represented here. So you may have found out some things recently, but again, has to do with fear holding us back, but also our intuition. Heightened intuition is heavily represented in December for you. And I feel like there was a truth revealed. Five of Swords has to do with some dishonesty, but also about mental defeat. You're feeling pretty run down, but also you may have learned some things that someone had some secrets. Maybe something to do with a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. You've been working on finances. It's been a slow and steady process. But also this is about an offering, like a gift. This, as I was saying, this part of your soul contract, these lessons that you've learned, that even why is this happening? This is a gift from the multiverse. See the light coming behind? They put this here for you. This was a gift. All right, but also maybe struggling with finances. That's also what I'm getting from the sense here. Koi fish spirit, there's always enough. Release the sense of lack. Release the sense of lack. There's always enough. Abundance is how you perceive things. Like true abundance comes from here, the heart space. The world. This is about closing out cycles. I was exactly talking about this. The world, closing out cycles, starting new cycles, choosing to get off that carousel ride, right? Saying, I've learned the lesson. Once you found the answer, it was very simple. Oh, I learned the lesson. Also, you may have been traveling and you had an epiphany or something. Five of Pentacles, this is about a feeling of lack. This is about feeling left out in the cold. Angel of Balance. So you're working on, that's just heavily again reflected here, mending those orphaned childhood wounds, all right? Not feeling left out in the cold, balancing all of that, releasing the feeling of lack. This is like a huge message for you for December. And right under that, Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. That's what's on the other side of this. Once you're able to regain this balance about feeling left out financially, romantically, from childhood wounds, this is what's on the other side. Horse Spirit, freedom is yours. And right under that, Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch. As I was saying, healing these childhood wounds are no joke. All right, abandonment issues heavily reflected in this reading. Ten of Wands. Yeah. Reclaiming your power by choosing not to deal. This is in reverse. This is how you're going to reclaim your power. Those burdens are not mine to bear. Those burdens are not mine to bear. This has to do with the equal give and take in relationships. This message is very clear. Turning that 10 of Wands in reverse so that you're not always carrying everything on your back. This is max burdens possible. This is how you're going to reclaim your power. When you choose to say, that's not my burden to bear. That's what's going to cause this balance in your relationships. Equal give and take. Five of Swords. Did I already pull that one? Oh, I think that one was when I cut the deck. Yeah, this has to do with mental defeat. Mental defeat, all right? Set your intention, manifest it, right? Nurture it, nurture your vision. It will happen. You see the owl there just sitting, knowing, hatching this grand plan. Be strong. Be strong. Okay? This is in reverse. Not letting this mentally defeat you. That's the mountain, is your mind. That's the mountain, is your mind. The divine is helping you. The light coming from behind is in several cards here. You're being guided, no question. See how many times the light's coming from behind in your cards? And right under that, cleaning house. This is about getting rid of the burdens that are not yours, but also purging your environment and your mental environment as well. Cleaning all those little dusty corners that you've let build up all over the years, right? Cleaning house, physically and mentally. This is an emotional purge. This is an emotional purge. Getting over this mental block. Your mind is the mountain. That's why this card kept coming up, mental defeat. Don't let your mind defeat you for what you really want, right? And the Hierophant, this has to do about commitment. You may be dealing with a Taurus. Contract was represented here by that contract card that came out earlier. So this may have to do with a marriage or some type of business contract. Additionally, you may be dealing with a Taurus, but also the Hierophant has to do with belief systems. Outdated belief systems from when you were a kid about not feeling loved. Healing that heart space. Okay. Let me get some messages. So love cords and heart on lockdown. This is what's going to change in December. This is what's going to be healed. You're going to find, I feel like you found the key. You found the key. It's about not being like this all up in your mind. Right? You found the key. This is what's going to be healed in December for you. And then also love chords. I always think of music when I think of the chords. Available. So I feel like you just got out of some type of commitment, possibly a marriage or a divorce, because the Hierophant and what was that other card? The contract. It could have been possibly with something with work, but when I see that card available, it's like single. Enamored love potion. Enamored love potion. Let me get a couple more. Hitched. This has to do with a marriage. That's that Hierophant card of Taurus. Some type of commitment. The real deal. Masculine on the horizon. Wow. Wow, Scorpio. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, this hot air balloon thing is coming up again on the horizon. You see a way out. You see a way out. You figured out a huge question you've been pondering on. It's possible. See that? It's possible. Don't let your mind defeat you. So, look at this. Enamored, love potion, hitched, the real deal, masculine. You're healing your masculinity for sure. There's someone that there's someone you want this with, or you just left this. I feel like both, to be honest with you, because it's in the overall energy, but also, this is interesting. Let me get a couple messages, because there's two ways I'm seeing that message. Obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking movement forward. Yeah. Those inner child wounds with the mountain. Yeah, 100%. Unhealed what did it say? Unhealed wounds are blocking movement forward. Obstacles. It's your mind, okay? And then forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. There's someone you can't figure, in the recent past, you couldn't figure out why you kept being drawn to someone. Because this is the road that this was under, that this is clarifying. And why? Enamored, love potion, why? Why am I keep being drawn back in this? This is why. This is why. The real deal. It's going to take this, though. Equal give and take in relationships. And healing the masculine energy. We all embody masculine and feminine energies, you guys. And there's a different balance, not only in general, but also individualistically. And this is particularly about not carrying all the burdens. There's a distorted masculine energy that's being healed from this childhood that's causing this. Okay. Forgiveness for self and for things that have happened since. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Whoever this is for, this hitched the real deal. All right. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. But there's some healing, still some healing that needs to be done first. But an apology is also indicated here. Okay. All right, Scorpio. I hope that helps you for December. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.